The rain also made for dangerous driving conditions on the road. KPIX5's John Ramos caught up with drivers stuck on the side of the road after sliding on the slick highways.
The story today, of course, was the rain, but as I drove out to cover it, I soon discovered that for a lot of people, driving in these kind of wet conditions had become a game of Russian roulette. At mid-morning, the rain was coming down hard in the Walnut Creek area. Up the road in Concord, Highway 242 slowed to a crawl. That's where I found Vong Tan, one of many today waiting for a tow truck after rear-ending another car in the slick conditions.
I moved here, the wet is smooth, the too wet, so I stopped.
So the ground was too slick for you and you slid into somebody?
Yeah, I hit somebody. I am okay, but the weather too wet, so I can't stop.
About a mile up the highway, the reason for the traffic backup was revealed. A large truck had rolled over trying to avoid a collision. CHP officer Andrew Barclay says it's an example of the kind of physics involved with a large, heavy object traveling on a wet surface.
Very often takes very little for something to go wrong before a vehicle starts spinning. We get people who will tell us at these crashes, well, I wasn't speeding. Well, just because you're not going over the speed limit doesn't mean you're traveling at a safe speed. When we have water on the roadway, we need to slow down. That standing water creates that layer on the road, and it takes very little to start hydroplaning.
If there was one place where things had slowed down, it was at car dealerships across the Bay Area. There weren't a lot of people out kicking the tires today. But Concord Chevrolet salesman Julian Soto says there was at least one silver lining in all those dark clouds.
I'd say at least it brings out the serious buyers, because if you're out here looking, we know you're looking for something.
But this is one of the last weekends before Christmas, so for many, shopping in the rain was more of an obligation than an option.
People driving crazy over the rain, and we saw a lot of accidents, so we wasn't really looking forward to this weather.
We haven't had a lot of rain, so nobody's complaining about it, but on a day like this, you sort of secretly wish
we didn't have to go anywhere. Yeah.
That's what you wish?
Yes. I would love to just be home.
Ed Rizzulio was picking up a birthday present for his nephew and was at least grateful that the holiday crowds were a bit lighter than usual.
This street is usually pretty packed around this time of the year.
Yeah.
And then today, luckily, it's not. It'll be easier to maneuver through.
So shopping's a little easier today?
Definitely a lot, yeah.
If you don't mind getting wet.
Yeah, exactly. Just, you got to give and take a little bit.
And then there was Tim Miller, who was out shopping with his dog Bella. He considers the rain to be a kind of birthright.
As I keep telling people, I may have been raised in Oakland, but I was born in Seattle, so this is fine with me.
No telling what Bella thought about that. By early afternoon, the skies were lightening a bit and traffic was settling down. But in the days to come, there will be more rain and more challenges to overcome. In the East Bay, John Ramos, KPIX 5.